Work-life balance. It's something that actually I suck at. It's something many of us suck at. I'll have to work late figuring out how much of us suck at it. I might have to work through lunch too. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to DNews today. I'm Trace. When people ask what I do, I answer work. They say, how's work? And I say, busy. I work a lot, which is bad, you guys, really bad. I get stressed and my productivity drops. People get burned out. They show up, but they don't try. And all of this because they don't know when to be working and when to not be working. This is called work-life balance. And pretty much anyone who works struggles with it, whether your collar is blue, white, green, pink, or just a hoodie. Work-life balance is super important. And yet, according to a study by the American Sociological Review, 70% of American workers struggle with this balance. Worldwide, according to a survey by EY, 1/3 of people have trouble managing their balance. Work-life balance is important because the consequences of its dismissal is a big old dose of our lovely buddy, stress. People who lack work-life balance have higher levels of stress, period. And stress is real bad, as we all know. In a national work survey on work-life balance and stress, 89% of the stress in Canadians' lives was due to work. And that stress led to both mental and physical health problems for many. For example, busy people could become lonely in their work, and loneliness, like stress, compounds problems. The Global Benefits Attitudes Study looked at workers in 12 countries and found stressed out workers have higher levels of absenteeism and disengagement, much more so than those with low stress, which makes sense because physical and mental stresses reduce immune response and open the body to hypertension, which can further decrease productivity. And this affects parental couples even more. 80% of millennials have a working spouse, compared to only 73% of Gen X and only 47% of baby boomers. A study in the International Journal of Leadership Studies found that women bear more of the traditional family roles and have more difficulty with work-family balance, though both spouses feel that stress. On top of that, when both spouses work and one falls sick, the other must often take sick days too so that the family is cared for as a whole. Overall, people with no work-life balance took 1.8 times the number of sick days than low-stress workers. The thing is, this is actually an easy fix. Companies and people have to prioritize the idea that sometimes you shouldn't be working. In the words of a 1983's Valley Girl, we all need to get a life. Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and France have productivity at or above the United States, all while the EU mandates laws promoting work-life balance, like mandated family leave, vacations, and other worker protections. I don't think anybody can accuse the Germans of being stereotypically lazy, and yet for some reason, the implication of work-life balance as a goal strikes Americans as not wanting to work hard. But adopting work-life balance doesn't mean you have to stop caring about your job or phone it in or not work hard, but instead, according to professionals who've achieved it, you have to have clear boundaries and focused goals. Having goals at work and understanding how to achieve those helps, but also knowing when to stop working. Stopping working, even for 5 minutes, can actually help you be more productive when you pick it up again. According to the Harvard Business Review, businesses that increase work-life balance initiatives see greater productivity and a less stressed workforce. Leaving work to take a break, listening to music while at work, and even being honest with your coworkers all increases your balance. But also, working when at work helps us divide our day into work time and personal time. I know that's kind of crazy, but work while you're at work. At work procrastination screws us because we feel bad about the wasted time. So stay away from your phone, stay away from social media, and don't forget to have hobbies and out-of-work interests, because that helps us decompress from work and set aside time for family and friends. A strong network of people supporting us helps keep us from being lonely, decreases our stress, and helps us advanced social primates just chill out. The key is, according to the literature, to do what's right for you. The 2007 Nobel laureate in medicine, Oliver Smithies, is married to another scientist and believes this too. He says, it's okay to work late as long as you're both on the same wavelength. Find a partner who understands what you're going to do and do your share in making your family work. If you're going to get out of the office, the new Toyota Tacoma might be for you. The Tacoma encourages you to break the rules and play now. After a 10-year wait, the all-new Tacoma is finally here, and it's been fully redesigned to play whenever and wherever you want. Do you guys work too much? Do you work too little? Tell me about it down in the comments. I know I work too much, for sure, but I love my job, and y'all are here to at least help me out. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe so you get more DNews and make my work worthwhile, and I'll see you tomorrow.